Hey, what's up, guys? It's Jungkook from BTS here, and today, I've got something really special to share with you. You know, when you're doing over 900 performances, rehearsals, and back-to-back events, staying energized becomes a huge challenge. But guess what? I don't rely on coffee or those sugary energy drinks to get me through the day. I know, shocking, right? But the truth is, I've learned the secrets to staying energized in a healthy, sustainable way, and I want to share these tips with you today. We all know what it's like to feel like a battery running low, right? And sure, grabbing a quick coffee or energy drink might feel like a quick fix, but it usually ends with that dreaded crash. Believe me, I've been there, and I don't want you to have to go through it. So, how do I stay energized after rehearsing for hours, performing on stage, and traveling from city to city? Let's dive in. The first thing I learned, and this was a tough one for me, was recovery. You see, when you're always on the go, constantly performing, rehearsing, and traveling, it's easy to forget that your body needs time to recover. I used to think that pushing through exhaustion was a sign of strength. You know, the whole I can sleep when I'm dead mentality. I thought if I pushed myself harder, practiced longer, or even stayed up late working, I'd become stronger and more efficient. But guess what? That approach? It backfired big time. Not allowing your body to rest is like trying to run a car on empty fuel. Eventually, you're going to break down. When I ignored my body's need for recovery, I started feeling more exhausted and less motivated. It felt like I was dragging myself through every performance, and that's when I realized I needed to prioritize recovery. Now, recovery doesn't just mean getting a full night of sleep, though that's part of it, and trust me, I'll get to that in a second. Recovery is more than that. It's about giving your body time to repair, rejuvenate, and regenerate. Think of it like charging your phone. If you don't plug it in, it won't work, no matter how hard you try. Same thing with your body. If you don't give it time to rest and recharge, it won't perform at its best. That's why I prioritize quality sleep. I aim for 7 to 8 hours of sleep a night. And yes, I know, that might sound like a lot, but trust me, I can tell a massive difference when I get that sleep. When I don't get enough rest, I'm dragging the next day. My energy plummets, my performance drops, and I'm just not as sharp as I need to be. But here's the key, it's not just about the quantity of sleep, it's about the quality of sleep. I used to think that all sleep was the same, but after doing a bit of research and paying attention to how my body reacts, I realized that how I sleep matters just as much as how much sleep I get. So, I make sure to create the perfect sleep environment. I turn off all screens, keep my room cool and dark, and I make sure to avoid any distractions. This way, I can get that deep, rejuvenating sleep that my body and mind need to recharge for the next day. Now, let's talk about something that goes hand in hand with sleep and recovery, nutrition. You've heard it before, and you'll hear it again, you are what you eat. Your energy is directly tied to the food you put into your body. I learned the hard way that eating junk food and quick snacks just wasn't going to cut it. They might give me a quick boost, but they always left me feeling sluggish afterward. If you're constantly eating junk food or foods that are high in sugar, you're going to feel that up and down energy. Your energy spikes, then crashes, and you're left wondering why you're always exhausted. So what's the solution? It's simple, balance. I focus on eating balanced meals with whole grains, lean protein, and healthy fats. For breakfast, I start my day with something protein-packed, usually eggs, avocado, and some fruit. This gives me steady energy for the first few hours of the day, and I can power through rehearsals and performances without any crashes. For lunch, I usually go for something like a salad with grilled chicken and a bunch of veggies, or a rice bowl with brown rice and some protein. Dinner is similar, a nice mix of healthy fats, protein, and veggies. This combination gives me sustainable energy and keeps my metabolism functioning at its best. And don't forget about hydration. Drinking enough water is just as important as eating well. I keep a water bottle with me all day and make sure I'm sipping water constantly. Hydration helps my muscles work properly and keeps my energy levels up, especially during those long rehearsals and performances. Now, here's the kicker. Even when I eat clean and get enough rest, sometimes I need that little extra boost to keep me going. So, what do I turn to? Myelin. That's right, Myelin is my secret weapon. It's a natural weight loss supplement that helps me stay energized without the crash or jitters that come from caffeine or sugary energy drinks. It's not a quick fix, it's more of a consistent solution that supports my metabolism and keeps my energy up throughout the day. I love it because I can take it before a long rehearsal, and it keeps me feeling refreshed and focused without the need for more caffeine. It's like having a little helper that keeps me on my A game. Here's why Mytolin works so well for me. It's packed with natural ingredients that support my body's natural energy production, so I don't feel the need to rely on stimulants like coffee or sugary energy drinks. Mytolin supports my mitochondria, the little powerhouses of our cells, which is key for keeping my energy consistent. It helps me perform at my best without crashing afterward. So, if you're like me and you want that sustained energy, give Mytolin a try. It's the perfect solution for anyone who's tired of relying on artificial energy sources and wants something that works with their body. But wait, there's more! Staying energized isn't just about taking the right supplements and eating the right foods. It's also about mental energy. Your mental state plays a huge role in your overall energy levels. If you're constantly stressed, anxious, or feeling negative, your energy is going to suffer. That's why I make sure to take care of my mental health just as much as my physical health. Every morning, I take a few minutes to meditate, stretch, or simply focus on my breathing. This helps me start the day with a clear mind and keeps me calm throughout the day. When your mind is clear and focused, your energy is more consistent. Also, I always try to stay positive. I know, it's not always easy, but staying mentally calm and positive helps me perform at my best. And when the pressure gets to be too much, I take a break, breathe, and remind myself of why I'm doing this. I've learned that staying grounded mentally is just as important as staying physically energized. Finally, let's talk about movement. You might think that sitting around or resting is the best way to conserve energy, but that's not true. If you're sitting all day without moving, your energy levels are going to drop. So, I make sure to keep moving, whether it's stretching between rehearsals, walking around, or even dancing a little bit. Yes, I get my dance moves in during breaks. Staying active helps keep my body feeling alive and energized. It's all about balance, making sure you're giving your body both the rest it needs and the movement it craves. So, to recap, here's how I stay energized: hydration, quality sleep, balanced meals, Mytolin for that extra boost, mental calmness, and movement. It's all about giving your body what it needs to stay energized, day in and day out. Trust me, these habits have worked wonders for me, and they can work for you too.